I believe in humanity. I love human beings, and I want to see human beings being well. You know, we place so much emphasis on material technology and digital technology that oftentimes we become distracted with our external world, our external stimuli, and we don't call upon those inner resources that we have and that we possess by nature. Everything that I am today, I owe to the creator of life, and everything I am, I owe to my parents, especially my mother. We grew up with respect and love, and I had somewhat of a warrior's journey, especially as a youngster. You know, life was different in the 80s. We didn't have iPhones, and the street was our laptop. We played with our hands and feet and learned how to be aware of who and what was around us. Boxing and other sports kept me disciplined, but drugs and alcohol and trouble were always part of the norm back then. Life hit me hard when I was 21 and diagnosed with a brain tumor. I responded through the depression and anxiety with a new perspective and began to transform myself. I learned how to meditate and train martial arts, and within 2 years the tumor was gone. Since then, my whole life has been dedicated to teaching and helping others try to heal from trauma-related anxiety and other imbalances of the mind and body. I'm very thankful and very blessed to be here and to be able to share what I have, if I can help anybody else along the way.
Through the Afro-Brazilian martial art, capoeira, and pranayama, or meditative breathwork, Eric Biseca shows others how to address stressful situations in their lives with evidence-based, real-world techniques. Capoeira teaches us how to have a challenging conversation without being combative. Various specific meditation techniques also allow us to respond to life and stress differently than just reacting based on emotion. This greatly benefits our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being.
My method is based on the choice that we make between responding and reacting to the world around us. Spirituality is nothing more than responsibility. What is responsibility? Of course, the ability to respond to our environment, to the world around us, as opposed to react to the world around us. Responding to the world around us involves observation. It involves spiritual practice and discipline. Reacting to the world around us involves mindlessness, involves anxiety, and eventually trauma and aggression. Sure, things happen every day that give us anxiety and maybe even put us in fight or flight mode, but that mode, as well as anxiety, is an illusion, just as fear is an illusion. Once we learn to become responsible and we observe and we practice our breathing techniques and we attend to the matter that we're dealing with focus, breathing is more than taking a deep breath. It involves becoming aware of the breath consciously as it travels up and down the hypopituitary adrenal axis, which is the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is this central nerve of the body that governs our emotions and governs our nervous system. So when we stimulate the vagus nerve properly, we retrain and reprogram our patterns of thought and our patterns of responding or reacting to the world around us. So we're talking about responsibility through first observing, breathing, and then attending, oba. Reacting, on the other hand, is ata, which is attaching, panicking, and then attacking. If we're reacting to the world all the time, we are attaching ourselves to that which is making us feel negative emotions. And so that attachment causes us to panic and react in aggression or violence. And the result of violence, the result of aggression is eventually trauma. You don't have to go through a horrific event in your life to experience trauma. You can be experiencing trauma just by reacting to the world around you. We learn the ability to respond, then we learn about who we truly are.
Eric Biseca is someone that I've come to know as a teacher and a wonderful influence upon my life. He does amazing work at the Juvenile Justice Center, and I've taken quite a few of his classes. I trust him and have confidence in his methods, and highly endorse him in whatever he is doing. As a West Philly native, I recommend his teachings for the advancement and healing of our community.
The mission of inner technology is simple, and that is to create the inner awakening that awaits us.
Tell somebody about what it could.